Namaskaram, Sadhguru. I was part of the Leela program in 2005. I'm from Gujarat but brought up in the US, and my understanding of Krishna was largely his stories of stealing butter and other childhood stories of mischief. Only after I attended the program, my understanding of Krishna matured and changed completely. Recently, I saw that people are misinterpreting video from the same program and saying that you are against Krishna and you said some vulgar things about him. How can devotees of Krishna do such things, and why are such things happening?
So, this video or a mischievously edited video comes from the Leela program of 2005. We're talking about Krishna's growth. When he's an infant and he comes into Yashoda's life and into the life of Gokula, he's just another child. As he grows up, he draws everybody's attention with his pranks. But as he grows further, then people start recognizing him as not just another child. The entire town, men, women, children are drawn to him. They say even the animals, the cows and birds hung around him. Well, this phenomena is happening when he's just 7, 8 years of age. So after this Kaliya Mardhana, then slowly Yashoda, who as any mother would be, is fond and possessive about this little wonderful child that she has. But she starts realizing, this is not just another child. This is a divine possibility that everybody is recognizing it already, everybody in the town is recognizing it, but she is wrapped in her motherly love for her little cute child. So from Krishna being a cute little boy to a divine possibility slowly dawned upon her, and her love for the child, which was a motherly relationship, slowly transformed itself. From Matru Prema, it became Krishna Prema. Nobody could have helped it. It's inevitable, it has to happen. It always happens everywhere. Here also it happened, rather quickly. He's just 7, 8 years of age, but already he is displaying that in so many ways you cannot take him as just another child. So naturally, she evolves from just loving this young boy as her own to understanding that this is a divine possibility. Some mischievous translation in Hindi language happened because I said, from being a mother, she became his lover. The word lover, probably in small towns where they understand the word lover only as, a sexual relationship, somebody went and played mischief and made it like I'm suggesting that Yashoda had sexual kind of draw towards Krishna. So there's a whole reaction. Well, in this, there are devotees who are genuinely hurt. Why is Sadhguru saying this? To all of them I bow down and my profoundest apologies for you to be hurt like this. But at the same time, I want you to know that from your wildest stretch of imagination, how do you think that I will go about saying such obscene things about Krishna of all the people? I will not say such obscene things about any human being, especially someone like Krishna of all the people. As far as I am concerned, Krishna is among the highest expressions of yoga because through his entire life, he displayed that he could be involved in every kind of drama, including war, but still remain playful and untouched. This is only if somebody is established in yoga, this is possible. So we see him as the highest manifestation of yoga. And you think I will go and say such a thing? This is a mischievous translation and a mischievous edit of a 2005 program. It is a live program, it is not a prepared text that I'm reading. It's a live program. Maybe I left out the word divine and just said, she started loving him as a lover. Those who are translating this, if they are doing it innocently due to lack of language, I would like to tell them, you can be a lover of flowers. That does not mean you're sexually aspiring a flower. You can be a lover of wild animals. That does not mean you're sexually aspiring wild animals. You can be a lover of the divine. This does not mean you're aspiring sexually towards the divine. So this is English language. If you have done this translation innocently, not knowing and translating the English words literally into Hindi and making it sound and look ugly, well, please correct it. If you're doing it mischievously, well, your karma will breed its own consequences for you for doing such things. But for those devotees who are genuinely hurt by believing this kind of mischievous act, I am extremely sorry that such a thing has happened and it's happened because of my video to you. Please do not be hurt about it. You can be rest assured. Krishna is of highest value to us. We will not say anything wrong. My whole effort has been to present him as one of the most mature spiritual possibilities on the planet. And we have done that in many different ways. Those of you who are genuinely hurt because you thought this was said, I would like you to watch probably there is 35-40 hours of Leela video which happened over 8 days. In that, somebody takes a minute-long video which is pieced together with the intention of causing mischief. Please do not go by that. And those of you who think on these lines, unfortunately, you don't come to such things just like that. You unfortunately think like that. Now leave Yashoda aside. It is well established in our culture. Everybody in that town loved Krishna. They danced with Krishna. They engaged in ras with Krishna. If in your mind ras means sexuality, are you saying every other man, woman and child and even the cows and birds were having sexual engagement with Krishna in the Ras Leela? When the whole town is involved, what is wrong if the mother also goes there? Because she also started recognizing his divine qualities rather than seeing him as just her child. It is a transformation for a mother that instead of seeing a little boy as her possession, she sees him as a divine possibility. This is a tremendous transformation for a mother and that is the elevation that you must give to Yashoda, not simply being reactive like this. And anyway, if we have hurt anybody, we're very, very sorry for that. But there is no need for any genuine Krishna Bhakta to be worried about me saying something against him. That has not happened till now, that is not happening now, that will never happen again. I can assure you this, you will be assured yourself if you see everything else rather than seeing this concocted 2-minute or 1-minute video. I think it's pathetic. A human being has to construct their life. Human beings have to construct their lives all the time thinking about how to earn a living. An earthworm, a grasshopper, a bird on the tree, all of them earn their living, isn't it? With such a big brain, you're supposed to do something little different than just earn a living. Earning a living should be the most basic thing. With a millionth of your brain, you can handle it. But we have raised earning a living to the heavens today, unfortunately. Entire system is about how to earn a living, how to earn a living. This is a way of completely destroying human intelligence. This is a way of tarnishing human genius in every possible way, because how to earn a living has become the greatest thing in the world. Why people are driving you in this direction is because they've built one fake economic engine which they have to feed all the time. They have to feed it all the time. Because of this, we are sacrificing our children as a fuel for this economic engine that we have built. It is time, at least a niche amount of children are not concerned about how they will earn their living. When I was growing up, not for a moment I had this thought in my mind, how will I earn my living? My father used to be worried, what will happen to this boy? There is no fear in his heart about anything. One day I turned around and asked him, when did fear become a virtue? I'm saying, we are bringing up children with this fear. If you don't pass, you know what will happen to you? Continuously fear-based education. That if you don't get this many marks, you're finished. 18,000 children in 2015 have committed suicide in our country. When our children commit suicide, we must know we are doing something fundamentally wrong. There's no question about it anymore, isn't it? Children are fresh life, exuberant life. If children have to take their own lives, there is no worse thing that can happen to your society. Isn't it so? Is there a worse thing that can happen to your society? I'm asking you, is there a worse thing? Many of you are parents, is there a worse thing than this, that your child less than 12, 13 years of age committed suicide? Can you ever recover from that, I'm asking? This is the most horrible thing that can happen. And this is happening because in our country, 98 is pass mark. Okay. Yes, even if you get 98, parents will ask, what happened to the other 2%? So we, as educators, if we are really responsible human beings, we need to turn this around. It's very, very important. And this is a crucial time. All these years, there has been a certain economic depravity in the society where they wouldn't listen to anything. Earning a living was everything. At least we are on a threshold of an economic possibility. This is the time to change the mentality of education. This is the time for the parents and the children to look at it little different.
Suppose you're here, but you don't have a body. Whether this satsang is 2 hours or 2 millennia, would it matter to you? Only because you have a body, 2 hours. If you did not have a body, this is for 2000 years, what's the problem? So only because of physicality, time exists, isn't it? Only because you have a physical structure, time exists in your experience. If there was no physical body, what is time to you? The same goes for space also. If you had no body, what size dress would you need? Minus only because there's a body, space, isn't it? If you did not have a body, how many people could we have for satsang in this hall? Is there a limit, I'm asking? No. So only because you're identified with your physical nature, time and space is a reality for you. Otherwise, both wouldn't exist. So, is it a concept? It is not a concept, it is a reality of the existence. Can we experience it? Anything that's real can be experienced. Even falsehood can be experienced, you know. It's happening. In so many ways it's happening, isn't it? Things which are not true are true in your mind. There's a classic example in the yogic… in the Yoga Sutras himself, Patanjali himself uses the example. Suppose we take a rope and throw it on you and say snake. Suddenly, everything that would happen to you if a snake had landed upon you will happen to you, though it is just an inanimate rope. You may even die of a heart attack. Yes, even falsehood, that which does not exist, you can experience. Such is the beauty of creation. Even that which does not exist, you can experience. Why would you be denied the ability to experience that which does exist? You definitely can. It is just that you have to disengage a little bit from your personal entertainment. That is, that which does not exist is dominating right now. Things that don't exist in the universe are happening in your mind and they're going about as if it's a reality. It's just badly made movies which are going on, that's all. What's happening in your mind is just bad cinema, isn't it? Not well directed. So, because of your engagement with that, this question comes up, can we experience reality? Reality is the only thing you can experience, isn't it? But creation is so generous, it is willing to allow you to experience even that which does not exist. Fantastic, isn't it?
I have been seeing your videos in YouTube. This is the first time that I'm seeing you live. So I have a basic questions which will help everyone here. Everyone talks about, knowing ourselves, and the first step is going inside. And then the way to go inside is meditation. And when I
please, don't… I never said such things, I don't know which everyone said those things.
Okay, so then how do we go inside?
Inside what? You're already inside the hall. Inside what?
Inside ourselves.
Oh.
Okay, that is the truth of the first step of knowing answers for all the questions. If going inside is the answer, then how do we do that?
First of all, you must understand what is inside, okay, and what is outside. If you do not understand what is inside and outside, then you will go to all the wrong places. Now, what is inside? Your body, accumulated over a period of time, yes or no? Hello? Ma? What you accumulate can be yours, cannot be you. Is that much clear? Whatever it may be. What you accumulate can be yours, cannot be you. So this body is an accumulation. What you call as my mind, the whole content of the mind is accumulated depending upon what you're exposed to in your life. So your body is a heap of food, small or big. Your mind is a heap of impressions, again small or big. Between these two heaps, where the hell are you? So, inside, outside, leave these words because when it comes to language, there is only that much leeway. So within that, maybe different people are trying to use it in different ways. We don't know in what context they used. You put everybody into one bundle and said, all of you said this, I don't know who these all people are. Different people employed different methods around them, looking at the people around them, what was best suitable for the people around them, accordingly they would have worked most probably. If they're genuine, they would have worked with the people around them, not with concepts from somewhere. Looking at an individual person, you will do something, what works for that person. What you do with this person may not work for another person, you'll have to do something else with that person. But you're talking about a generic inward-outward. So first determine what is inward-outward. Everything is outward right now. The world is outside, body is also external material, all the material in the mind also is external. So what is this inward you're talking about? Then you will immediately say, Atma, Paramatma, soul, this one. Now you're going into belief system. You don't know. You know you have a body, yes? Hello?
Yes.
Please check your neighbors. You know you have a body. You believe you have a mind. But to some extent you know. But rest is belief. Yes or no?
Yes.
I'm not questioning whether it's true or false, let's not go there at all. But it's belief, it's not yet in your experience. If you talk about something which is not yet in your experience, to put it bluntly, you're just a bloody liar. That's what it means. But because lies are holy, lies are written in scriptures, lies are repeated by all kinds of people who are dressed in different ways which are supposed to be holy though ridiculous. Because of this, you're not supposed to question this word. Anywhere you go, first thing is people say, Sadhguru, what about the soul? Then ask them, which soul, right or left? So, let's not talk about something that is not in your experience. Right now your body is in your experience to some extent, your mind is in your experience to some extent, rest you don't know. But we can infer. If I have to accumulate this much body, if I have to accumulate this much mind, something more fundamental must be there. Yes? Something more fundamental must be there. We don't know what the hell it is. For now, we will call it you. How you will go into yourself? I'm asking. You can go into this hall, you can go out of this hall. How will you go into yourself, I'm asking? Saying, let's leave this is not the way. You do this way. What is not you, all those things you keep it aside. Before today, before you go to bed, everything that's not you, keep it aside. They may be precious to you. You think about it, your house, is it you? Oh, my house. All right, you have lots of passion about it, but all right, keep it aside. Your husband, is it you? No, that's easy, he's not. My children, are they me? Oh, little difficulty, but no, they're not me. They're beginning to tell you, if they're 12, they already told you. So the clothes that you wear, is that you? No. The body that you wear, is that you? No. All these thoughts and emotion, is this you? No. Everything that's not you, keep it in one heap. Not physically, just do this mentally. Keep everything aside. Let me see. Every day you practice this, one day when you successfully keep everything aside that you are not, what you are will be there. We have too many ideas about things that we have not seen. It's a big problem. Shankaran Pillai went to Britannia. Can I? Shankaran Pillai went to Britannia Industries to find a job, So they were looking for a really smart, far-seeing sales manager. So they asked him one question, which is further, Mumbai or moon? Shankaran Pillai. He said, Mumbai. He said, what? Mumbai is further than the moon? He said, yes. How? Well, I can see the moon, I can't see Mumbai. So what I'm saying is, if you go by your present perception, you'll get all the wrong conclusions. So don't be in a rush to make conclusions. Let's pay a little more attention. You are a worthwhile life which deserves some attention, isn't it? Don't seek other people's attention. Your own attention, doesn't this life deserve attention? Pay attention to this, enough attention, everything will be clear. Everything about you, you're asking me, if I tell you what you have some more words. Some more words you have, that will not get you anywhere near the truth. One more word or 10 more words doesn't get you any closer to reality, just you'll have more things to say to somebody else. This kind of hearsay is spreading in the world. Everybody knows where God is, who his wife is, how many children he has, when is his birthday, his address. In every bhajan, people are singing his address, where he is and how to get him, but they don't know a damn thing about themselves. This kind of, a very knowledgeable ignorance is dangerous. No. If you do not know, it's not a problem. If I say I do not know, the possibility of knowing is always there, isn't it? If I do not know and I think I know, then I've destroyed all possibilities. So, we have arrived at many things. We know, in every culture they know what is the nature of God, where he resides, how the ambience is there and the works, you know. Everybody knows the geography of the heaven, isn't it, don't you? But you don't know a damn thing about yourself. It's time we paid attention, because everything you know it only the way it's projected in the firmament of your mind. You don't know anything any other way, yes or no? So, what you need to fix is, you are seeing everything in a mirror of your mind, and the mirror is wonky. First fix it. First thing is to make it stable, flat, proper plane mirror, so that you see everything the way it is. Does a plane mirror show you everything the way it is? Everything reverse, you know. Then you will have to flip it, that'll take much more skill. Most people can't flip a dosa. Now, to flip the whole universe, the whole life that is reflecting in your mind, to flip it over without shattering it into pieces will take much more, but the first thing is to level out the mirror so that it shows you everything the way it is, not some other way. Right now, everything is seen depending upon how you're identified with something. Every identity has distorted the mirror of your mind, and it shows you things in completely different way than the way it is. First thing is, stop talking about things that you do not know. No soul, no Atman, no Paramatman, no God, no divine, no heaven. Talk about something that you know, and then the longing to take the next step will become strong. Otherwise, when you know the geography of the heaven, what is the need to pay attention to anything?
Bharat means Bharata. Bhava means sensation, because your whole experience of life is sensory right now. What you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you taste, what you touch are different types of sensations. Bha means sensation, out of which comes emotion.
Right.
Ra means raga, or the tune. The tune is not yours, the existence has already set the tune. Now you have to just find the rhythm, which is the thala. If you find the right rhythm, you are a fantastic human being. If you miss the rhythm, you're crushed by the process of life. So we called this nation Bharata.
Did we make a mistake then in converting our name from Bharat through India?
A serious mistake, because you need to understand this. Whenever somebody occupies a nation, any conquering forces, first thing they will do is they'll change your name. This is the technology of dominance. This is the technology of enslaving. If you look at the African-American history, when African people were brought in, the first thing is, at the port, their names were changed. That's what has been done to us. Thiruvananthapuram is Trivandrum, Chennai is Madras. We don't know whether we're mad or we're rascals. Like this, India, what does it mean? It doesn't mean anything. So if I give you a meaningless name, you will become a meaningless, stupid person in front of me because I have a meaningful name, I have a tradition, I have a culture, you have nothing. So in that context, we have become India. The concept of a nation must sink into everybody's mind.
Yes.
Because nation is just an idea. When this idea burns through your mind and sinks into your heart and your passion is risen towards that, then you have a real nation. Otherwise, nation is just in the paper. This is the unfortunate reality for us right now. So, at least when they left in 1947, the first thing we should have done is change the name in such a way that it resonates in some way in everybody's mind. Now you are using an English name. Hardly 2–3% of us can speak English language in this country properly, okay? I think this is one thing I would like to request the present Prime Minister. We must rename this country in a way it reverberates in everybody's heart.
Wow.
I know a whole lot of intellectual crowd will say, what is in a name?
Yes.
Okay, call yourself Tobu. I'm not against anything. All I'm saying is, whatever we utter is only a sound. The meaning is only a psychological thing, a social thing. The sound is existential and it has a power. Bharat has power. This power has to reverberate to everybody's hearts in this country.
Last few hundred years, we have seen more sages, gurus, gods who are male. Who are male.
Oh.
Why don't we see enough women in these roles?
There is no dearth for goddesses in this country. There are more goddesses than gods, if you do not know this. If you go from village to village in Tamil Nadu, for every village there is a different goddess. No. For every village there's a different goddess, but for every village there's no different god. So, goddesses, there are more than gods in number, so your information is wrong. Where do you come from, Delhi? You come from Delhi? Singapore. Oh, you should move to Tamil Nadu. There are lots of goddesses, all kinds of ammans. About sages and seers, there have been many in the past. These days, because generally from young age they're trying to be beauty queens, they're just missing out on the other training. Because the commercial campaign as to how a woman should be in the world is totally misguided and westernized. And I think a huge amount of the female population is completely taken by this. Lot of them would approach it maybe after they are 50 and they have no hope of being beauty queens and at that time they may come, a lot of them are coming to us. But there are a lot of young women also with us who are doing wonderfully well. So, experientially, there are many women among the Isha meditators who are really in fabulous states. Fabulous states of experience. So you can call them as seers or seeresses in their own ways. Gurus, no, women will not make good gurus, nor will men make good gurus. Unless you know how to be beyond the two, you can't be this. If you're a man or a woman
If you're stuck with your gender, then there's no chance of being a guru because you're looking at the mechanics of life in a completely different way. You're just looking at life as life. Being masculine, feminine is only question of percentages. Every other part that a woman has, man also has, except one or two parts, isn't it so? Yes or no? So the difference is very little. You have given too much attention to reproductory organs that this has become a big event in your head. If you just pay attention to life, you wouldn't be paying so much attention to reproductory organs, isn't it? If you must identify, it's not good to identify yourself with some body parts, isn't it? When you all the time go about, I am a man, I am a woman, you're identifying yourself with body parts, isn't it? If you must identify with body parts, I would advise at least choose the brains, not these things which make you a man or a woman. So, women will not make good gurus. Men cannot do at all. So leave that area alone. Don't take men and women there, it doesn't work like that. You being a man or a woman is only for a few purposes in life, yes? Only for a few purposes you need to be a woman or you need to be a man. For rest of it, you just need to be a human being, isn't it? You just need to be alive here. All the time you're a woman, all the time you're a man, this is a disease. This is an ailment, this is not gender. This is a certain ailment in your head, it's not in the body, it's in the head. Once your sexuality gets into your head, that's called perversion. If it's in the body, it's a natural process. If it's in your head, it's a perversion. For most people, it's gotten into their heads. What does it matter to you? What kind of body parts a guru has? Is he useful to you or not? That's all the question is, isn't it? Isn't it so?
Begin this interview by asking you that what made you conceive this Adi Yogi and what made you come to this conclusion that it is necessary and important in pursuit of your spirituality and for people?
It's not in pursuit of my spirituality. My spirituality doesn't need any form. I don't need a temple nor a mountain, nor a statue. But to inculcate this in the world, to bring spiritual process as a day-to-day aspect of your life, my fundamental goal is to bring down spirituality from the mountaintop to the street. I want to redefine the term street. Right now, if you say street, people will think booze, drugs, prostitution. This is what street represents. It's my vision that in the next 15 to 20 years, we need to transform this street. Street should mean well-being, street should mean love, street should mean meditativeness, street should mean spiritual process. In this effort, there are many things being done. One important thing is an iconic face. So, Adi Yogi predates all religion. And before the idea of religion came, he expounded the science of human well-being in a scientific way. Not as a philosophy, not as a religion, not as a belief system, not as an ideology, but as a technology, as a science, methods of transformation, not philosophies of transformation. So, he's relevant, though he is 15,000 years ago. He belongs to the future because only now humanity is coming to this place where human intellect is firing like never before, more people can think for themselves than ever before, people are looking at things logically. I think the appropriate time for Adiyogi to explode on the planet has come because human intellect has come to that place where they can start looking at their well-being with not fanciful belief systems or ideologies, but as a science. As there is a science for external well-being, there's an entire science for inner well-being.
You know,
That's what he represents.
In your discourse, you have been talking about form, structure, relevance of creating scientific spaces for meditation. Can you please elaborate on the fact when you say that the art and the science of temple making has been lost? Why do you say that in your discourse?
See, all physical form, whether it's your own body or the planet or the solar system or the universe or the atom, from the smallest to the ultimate physical manifestation. Physical manifestation is the way it is because of its geometric proportions. It is perfection of geometry which holds physical forms in space. This planet is not tied to the sun with a cable, it's a geometric perfection. If it goes off this orbit, it won't come back again. It holds that because of a certain geometric perfection. So, entire science of yoga is just this, to get your system into such a geometric perfection that you are aligned with the cosmic geometry. In this effort, we also create physical forms. Look at this form, this is not about aesthetically, yes, there is a certain beauty to it, but above all, there is a geometric perfection to this, that if you view Adiyogi's face for a minute, without taking off your attention, that's it, for your life. This image will be imprinted on your mind, you can never take it off. The idea is to put that imprint into people's minds so that their inspiration is towards their inner well-being. Their inspiration and their natural longing will become for their ultimate well-being, not squandering their life doing petty things.
Look, I have to congratulate you. You made it through a deep, unfiltered video. That takes attention, openness, and courage. So leave your city in the comments or share a quote that stuck with you. If you feel this could help someone, send it their way. Thank you, Big Hug, and until next time.